Hello, friends! I'm SuchaSquare, and we are playing The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings. This time we're playing Roach's Path. We are in Act 2, and I think we have everything complete to lift Sabrina Glevisic's curse. And once we do that, we will be able to attack Vergen. Vergen, where all of an army of dwarves, elves, and peasants are. We don't have the technology to stream Pokemon Go, sadly, Flo. So let's load the game. So, are you well rested now, Flo? Have you been able to recover from those 2 days of no sleep? The Blood Curse. Okay, let us load this, the Blood Curse. Yes, my sleeping schedule might have been fixed, kinda. Well, that's better. Oh, wait, by the way. Wait, let me check. We have the face cam back. Just going to try it for the stream, let's see what happens. Okay? And let me just, my Windows. Okay, we're back to the game. Yes, Flo. And also, your rooster emote is up and ready if you haven't seen it yet. I'm not sure about it though. I think I've made the rookie mistake of like adding too many details. Which might make it difficult to see when it's very small. So go meet with King Henselt. This is going to start the process of lifting the curse, I think. So let me check first if we don't have any side quests pending. There it is. It takes a while to understand what I'm looking at. Yes, that's the thing. Uh-huh. Might need a bit of adjusting. Prelude to War. Kedwin, yeah. A sack full of fluff. Oh, this is on the other side. This is that weird guy with the harpy feather fetish. Fate symbolized. We got that. Assassins of Kings. Score to settle. Conspiracy theory. Yeah, for this conspiracy theory, yeah, it says wait for events to unfold. Alright, so whatever this conspiracy is against Henselt, I think they will need to make their move, since we are going to start lifting the curse. And once we lift the curse, then Henselt and his army are free to attack I just said the word earlier. Vergen. Okay, so lastly we have to acquire Henselt's medallion. That's why we're going to his tent. So let's go.
King Henselt awaits you, Witcher.
That's so weird. This guard spoke to us with King Henselt's own voice. It has the same voice actor, I swear. It has that Skyrim syndrome, where almost every NPC has the same voice actor.
At last. Have you got Sabrina's spear?
Not only that, I've got all 3 artifacts.
You won't regret it. Let's do some magic.
Let's do some magic! I tried to do a Disney genie voice there, failed.
She died here.
And pissed and shat as she did.
Evil place. You can feel it in the air. Those candles don't help any either.
They've gone mad. Someone said the bitch died a martyr and now the common folk burn candles for her.
I have to observe this place from a distance.
During the execution, I was on that hill. I'll show you.
Alright. So again, it seems weird that Henselt himself the king can't squash this budding religion of people worshipping Sabrina Glevisic, who the king himself ordered to be executed. I guess in a way that's a good kind of real life reflection of how powerful religion can be. That even kings have to be careful.
Flat area. That's good.
Are you concerned for your feet?
Your
Sure,
Majesty,
Flo.
You need to draw runic protective signs around the stake.
Magic signs are the domain of witches, not kings. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay, to lift the curse, you have to draw a circle. Can you draw a circle? Can anyone draw like a perfect circle?
It's important that you draw the circle yourself, Your Majesty.
Important for whom?
It was your death Sabrina foretold, so who do you think?
All right. Tell me what we do.
To lift the curse, we have to reenact the events from 3 years ago.
How do you wish to do that if half of those involved lie rotten with the worms?
It's about the energy of that time. The energy of the woman who cast the curse, combined with the energy of its victim. When you get the runic signs right, Sabrina's ghost will appear.
Bring the bitch to life. It'll be a pleasure to put my spear in her.
Remember to stab her in exactly the same spot as that soldier did, but earlier this time, before the sorceress completes the curse.
I look for the hole. But how am I to know when?
When you realize that the curse concerns you. But be ready, she may use a different name.
Is that all?
For you. Then I take over. Spectres might appear during the exorcism.
Might or will?
It depends on Sabrina's aura in the spirit world.
I'll wager ghosts loathe the cunt. Let's get it over with. Tell me what I am to draw.
A circle.
Down there, Your Majesty.
What about you?
I'll guide you. I have a good view from up here.
Alright, time to command the king. And that's really interesting. The way they're going to lift the curse. It kind of has some, not really, but kind of has some elements of time travel. In that they're going to reenact what happened, but this time they're going to kill Sabrina's spirit, her ghost, before she casts the curse. So it's lifting the curse by making it appear like it wasn't even cast in the first place. So it's not really time travel, but kinda. I watched Bohemian Rhapsody today. It was okay. Ooh. Sounds rough, if it's just okay. So what makes it okay, Flo? So go towards the pixie ring. Wait. So examine the pyre first. Mark the pixie ring. What even is a pixie ring? Okay, so that's, oh, the pixies, those mushrooms. Mark the black candles. So those are the black candles. Scorch 3. Okay. Goat skull. It's right there. Mark the raven's corpse. Oh. Soured milk. Petrified bread. Okay. So we should not go to the raven's corpse and the sour milk, because that's not going to make a circle. That's how it works, I think. So he is already in the pixie ring. That means we go to the black candles.
Head towards the black candles, Your Majesty. I must have got it wrong, sire. We need to start again.
Okay, so probably it has to be, what, clockwise? Because this was the black candles. So instead we go to the petrified bread.
Pour the powder towards the petrified bread loaf, Your Majesty.
There we are. I don't know if they mentioned that it had to be clockwise. And then we go to the raven's corpse. No, the goat skull.
Now go towards the goat skull, Your Majesty. I must have got it wrong, sire. We need to start again.
Okay then. Then that probably means that we actually need to go through the sour milk and the raven's corpse. King Hansel must be furious right now. So let us go to the petrified bread again.
Pour the powder towards the petrified bread loaf, Your Majesty.
So it wasn't bad. Main actor was somewhat convincing as Freddy. The way he talks was on point. Mm-hmm. And then the sour milk.
Now spread the powder and head for the stone bowl. I must have got it wrong, sire. We need to start again.
I'm probably missed something. Are we supposed to make like a pentagram here? Like with a star in the middle? That's going to be complicated. Back first. Let us read the journal. So when it came to the songs, did they just play the original songs? Is that how they did it? I'm guessing that's what they would do, right? The Eternal Battle. Is it? To be honest, I'm not really hearing it. There's my... Oh yeah, okay. There it is. A witcher is never reckless while doing his job. Before the exorcism would begin, Geralt scoured the area left to right because he still had doubts. He decided to take a look at the sight from the hill. Okay, Geralt faced quite a task. He needed to guide Henselt as the king drew the magic runes illustrated in Detmold's grimoire around Sabrina's circle. Did we talk about that? Henselt had no notion of magic and rituals. He was also impatient and clumsy. Dandelion has no love for Henselt. He was also impatient and clumsy, whereas the task required focus and precision. The Witcher would have preferred to chase Sabrina's ghost away with a rag than bother with Henselt and runes, but he always liked to finish what he started. So guide Henselt as he draws magic runes illustrated in Detmold's grimoire. He's just not stopping, is he? Yes, they used the main songs. I think they also said they also mixed a bit of the actor's voice with Freddy's. Okay, yeah, just to make it more believable, I guess. And they also captured Freddie Mercury's look. The actor is a bit too thin, especially compared to Freddie later on. But yeah. Books. Detmold's grimoire. Oh, there it is. Okay. So first we go there, and then here, then there, 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 there. Okay. Perfect. Geralt didn't read his lessons. Okay, so excuse me. First to the petrified bread.
Pour the powder towards the petrified bread loaf, Your Majesty.
And then to the black candles. Black candles.
Towards the black candles, Your Majesty.
Kind of looks like King Hansel's just shitting white powder from and then there, which is the goat skull. Goat skull.
Now go towards the goat skull, Your Majesty.
Okay. And then the scorched tree.
Now towards the burnt tree.
The raven's corpse.
Find the raven's corpse, Your Majesty.
And then the sour milk.
Now spread the powder and head for the stone bowl.
And then back to the pixie ring. Okay. Easy. Easy when we actually read what we're supposed to do.
Go towards the pixie ring, Your Majesty. Sire, form a large, even circle at a good distance from the pyre.
I thought he was going to say he made a mistake.
Well, beautifully. Pity the wind will soon scatter it.
The evil power of the curse came from the fire. Fire is a hard element to tame, and this one had added potency. It consumed the body of the one casting the curse.
Enough of these phantasmagorias, as Death Mold puts it. Look at my boots.
Stay in the circle, Your Majesty.
The powder reeks of dwarven dung.
It is made of dwarven dung, Your Majesty. So light the magic powder with the Igni sign. Okay, so we need to go there. Look at that perfect circle. King Hansel can be an architect if he wanted to. So light the magic powder with the Igni sign. Will this work? Nope. Oh, here it is. Here we are. Oh.
It's begun. You have some brave soldiers, Your Majesty.
They're scared of ghosts, as we all are. Curses, there's hundreds of them.
Calm down, Your Majesty. We're protected by the magic runes. The ghosts won't get past the barrier.
I like Geralt's sarcasm.
Those Bowen creatures have begun to bother me.
You're safe if you stay within the runes.
What should I do?
When the sorceress calls your name, you have to show mercy and end her suffering with the spear. You've broken the circle. Specters could get through.
What shall we do?
I'll take care of them. You finish the exorcism, Your Majesty.
Curse you, Henselt!
I just noticed that the audio, the game audio was too soft,
Let it
too
be
quiet.
so by blood and fire. Let a shooting star split the heavens and mark its mortal journey with a trail of blood. Let fools be duped by the sight of fish scales turned by magic into square pieces.
Everything
of
going
gold.
very well so far.
Let the unicorn violate 1,000-year-old rules.
Ooh.
Pain and power of fire devouring air by the charred bones of the innocent.
Oh, I still haven't gotten the group finishers.
You will die in accordance with my prophecy. You cannot escape your fate.
Time for Gwen.
Curse you, Henselt! By blood and fire. Let it be so by blood and fire. Let the shooting star split the heavens and mark its mortal journey
Okay,
with a
good,
trail
good.
of blood.
Gwen is down.
Let fools be duped by the sight of fish scales turned by magic into square pieces of gold.
It's amazing how Sabrina Glevisig was able to cast that
rules
curse while burning.
and power of fire devouring air by the charred bones of the innocent. Let the prophecy be fulfilled. You will die in accordance
Okay.
with my prophecy.
Ooh,
You cannot escape your fate. Curse you, Henselt,
So what is Hansel doing right now?
by blood and fire.
Why isn't
Let it be
Why
so
isn't
by
he killing her
blood
yet?
and fire. Let the shooting star split the heavens and mark its mortal journey with a trail of blood. Let must be duped by the sight of fish
Okay, good,
tails
good,
turned
good.
by
Come
magic into square pieces of gold.
Now, Your Majesty.
Okay. Do it now. Good job, King.
It worked.
Are you sure?
All I can say for sure is that a dwarf can pass between a troll's legs, even on tiptoe. But I think it went well.
Good. For me and for you. But all the worse for Edern.
Okay. That's
I've
how it
separated
works.
you from the curse, but it remains active and powerful. The specters of the fallen continue to fight in the fields outside Vergen.
You'll find a way, like you did with that charcoal slut.
That'll be much harder.
I have faith in you, and faith can move mountains.
Funny you say that. I need an artifact symbolizing faith.
Yes, Deathmold told me. I'll give you the medallion. First, I must have a drink. Come to my tent. I'll roll out my best wine. You deserve it.
It's nice to have a king's gratitude. And we leveled up. We also got a trophy. Yeah, let's see what loot we got. And just trophies. Now let's level up. Got 2 talents. Chance of critical effect. Oh yeah, the group finishers. Where are those? So violence. Not this. Hardy. Finesse. Invincible. Combat acumen. Oh, this one. Oh, I already unlocked it. Maybe it doesn't work against raids. That's why he only executed one of them earlier. Because when we were doing Yorvet's path, and we were fighting Henseld's soldiers, Geralt did kill 3 enemies with one finishing move. So instead, let's just take this. 15% to cast critical effects, and also this. Unlock the ability to deal damage to many opponents. Or this. Might even work. Geralt no longer takes 200% damage when stabbed in the back. Oh, and damage taken through backstabs. Oh, okay. So it's just regular damage through backstabs. How often do we get surrounded? But I don't think there's any other really good skills or talents other than that. Tough guy, damage reduction. This is good. Just flat damage reduction. Okay, then I'll take this. Tough guy. Let's make Geralt a tough guy. And now we get to walk back to Henseld's camp. Let's pick herbs along the way. Flowers. Let's go picking flowers. So yeah, I think we have completed all of the side quests outside of the camp. We have completed those, like the hunted hut, the hunted beach. And let me just check if there are no more rot fiends appearing here, because we also finished the rot fiend quest, the rot fiend contract. Yep, no more rot fiends. So I guess we just go back to the camp. Oh, but before that, let me just speak to Vernon Roach again.
I fought the Nilfgaardians a few years back. Now we make camp.
He might have something to say about, like, because in the last Witcher stream, we infiltrated the Nilfgaardian camp, but they already left. And they left together with Triss. Triss being shrunk into the size of a small statue. What's going on in Vergen, and news about Yorvith, and news about Flotsam. Okay, nothing new.
What? Puts a pig's eye in his arse. The elder and the recruiter enter, and the mother says, "Son,
I can't use this.
they've come to take you to war." And he's standing with his back to them, his pants down. He spreads his cheeks and says, "I can see that."
Did they take him?
Not a chance.
So that story is just like a friend of that soldier trying to escape being conscripted as a soldier. And what he did was just, yeah, act crazy, pretend that he was crazy. So, okay, before we go, okay, we have lots of inventory slots. We don't need to sell any items yet. And let's go to the king. So Flo, so I wanted to play mobile games again because I can do that while watching a stream. Yep. Have you chosen one yet?
The king is occupied. Return after sundown.
Oh. Okay. And the person he's talking to just looks like a random soldier. I don't think we've met that person before. That bald soldier. Alright, return after sundown then. Final check. If there's nothing else that we need to do. Eternal battle. Nope. Conspiracy theory. Wait for events to unfold. Okay, I think by sundown the conspirators are going to make their move and try to kill Henselt. And Geralt will have a second chance of saving the king's life. Assassin of Kings, fate symbolized from a bygone era. Oh, the notes were not sold. Keep them for later use. Okay, so we might be able to do something with these notes when we get to Act 3. Sack full of fluff. Okay, I think that's all of it. So Geralt is just going to wait here and meditate. A farm game called Heyday. Okay. I don't think I've heard of that before. What made you choose it? I'm sure there are a lot of farming games, like farming simulators on mobile, right? Oh, that is not meditation. How do we meditate again? I forget. There we go. I chose it because I wanted a game that made you wait. Okay. Stupid as that sounds. I mean, it's not stupid at all. You already mentioned how that mechanic can be good if used correctly, and also depending on how the player
The
feels
king is
about it.
occupied. Return after sundown.
My good soldiers. It's like 2 hours before midnight.
Know-it-alls.
It's like going into a beer store and asking the store clerks for beer that's cold. I tried to Google for games that are this type, but didn't find any. I have to say, I do not get the analogy. Meditate. I guess if you just have to wait for a couple of hours or maybe even one day, that's good for me. But sometimes I have reached a part in, for example, I played Clash of Clans before, where they would make you wait several days before something is finished. So is this sundown enough for you? Okay.
I'm glad you're here. A messenger from Redania arrived this morning. Read.
The king of Redania, Radovid V, son of Vizima and Hedvig from Malior, the heir...
Get to the point.
The point is, it's not true that after the death of King Foltest, Temeria will be inherited. In truth, Foltest left a lawful heir.
Who is this heir?
Queen Ada,
Ada.
daughter of King Foltest and wife of Radovid.
Adar. Everyone knows she was the fruit of incest. If my memory serves, Geralt, she's under a curse, isn't she?
Was. You've been cursed too, King. Although Ada's curse was quite different, it turned her into a monster.
That was true. Foltest's daughter was a Striga, but I managed to lift the curse, or else Radovid wouldn't have wed her.
It appears you removed that curse twice.
And the second was the final time. Believe me, I'm a professional.
The curse has been lifted, Your Majesty.
I'd like to believe that. Ada could yet save her human flesh again. Tell King Radovid that I will not honor a monster with a royal title. If Redania doesn't wish. What the hell's going on?
Here they are.
Guards!
Oh, it's the Witchers. Ooh. Okay, I will read your message flow, but first... Okay. Another Witcher fight. He's very light, isn't he? Very different from... Oh, two of them! Seret and Ox. Although... Okay, they might not be the Witchers, now that I think about it. Oh, we are using silver swords? Why are you using silver swords, Geralt? Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa. Okay, okay, now I'll read your chat. And I need to scroll up a little bit. So what I mean is, I'm looking for games that make you progress in the game, but again, make you wait to progress in the game, but that game features in general, and not a precise genre. Oh, okay, so it's like saying, I'm hungry, I want to eat something tasty. Okay, let me Google what kind of food is tasty. I see, I see. You know what I mean? Yes, I get that. Okay, okay. Go back to the game. Here we are. Although farming simulators and kingdom building simulators on mobile, yes. Oh. Game, come on. Why wouldn't you even autosave me before that big fight? Let me check again. Yep, I think this is it. I have to run back to the camp. So those two assassins. I mean, I'm not sure if the first one was wearing a medallion, a snake medallion. But in that fight, we did not see them using any Witcher signs.
Life can be really strange. I fought the Nilfgaardians a few years.
And it was kind of strange how, even if I staggered them with Igni, they were still ready for my first strike. Still blocked them. So this might be the classic stream of mine where we have to redo this battle 5 or 6 times. So be ready, Flo.
Bunch of know-it-alls.
At least now we know that we need to drink some potions. We can do Swallow, Rook, and Tawny Owl.
Did they hire a witcher?
My trinity of potions. I even remember Flo, and this was many years ago. Still when it was kind of easy to cheat and to hack in-app purchases. I think the app was called Liberty, and you could fake buying the gems that they sold. So I downloaded. I played a kingdom building simulator then, and just bought all the gems that I could. And yeah, I got bored within a day since I just got to build everything. So being forced to wait definitely prolongs your enjoyment, excitement for a game.
Damn it, this is a broth. I'm glad you're here. A messenger from Redania arrived this morning. Read.
The King of Redania, Radovid the
Okay.
The point.
Yeah, let's get to the point.
That was...
What the hell's going on? Guards!
Let me see. Is he wearing? Yes. Okay, he is. So they are Seret and Ox. Oh, they're very different from Letho. Like them, I can see how they are like from the school of the serpent, school of the snake. Like they're really nimble and quick. But Letho, I mean, it was just a hunk of muscle. Dragon Stream. Grape Shot. Let's go back to Grape Shot. It does more damage. Whoa, whoa, okay. Crap. I thought that he was gonna stagger from that Ard. Come on. Ooh. How can I do this? It's not like they're okay. Ooh. I was saying it's not like they're less tougher than Letho. I'm not doing a lot of damage. Whoa. Oh, and I forgot to level up. Oh, we have a finisher. And it doesn't work, of course. Yeah, I thought the game was going to let me use a finisher move on them. Sadly, I also needed mobile games to sort of fill a void in my life. These games, like the Form game I'm playing, make me feel like I've made accomplishments during my day. Like I'm keeping myself busy. Yeah, I get that. Although I'm sure you're also doing some stuff, right? Like just for 1 hour a day. Like learning something new, learning a new skill. That's what's enticing, alluring about video games, right? Quick accomplishments, quick and like obvious accomplishments, which are not necessarily true for real life.
Get a hold of yourselves. I'm glad you're here. A
Like
messenger
very
from
tangible
Ravenia arrived
accomplishments.
this morning. Who would that?
See? So the game would make me redo this
Yep.
whole
What
conversation.
the hell's going on? God!
Okay. Ooh. Now, if only I was fighting just one of them. Okay, so heavy attacks do work quite a bit. Ooh, okay. So I just need to separate them, like what happened there. Here, okay, let's use this table to separate the two. There we go. Now don't be greedy. 2 hits should be enough. Oh, I only need to beat 1. He's dead. First time I'm happy to see Sheila. Hey. I wonder if that was scripted, whoever died and whoever survived.
Who are they?
They wanted to kill me. Me! Ha! The scum. Witcher, we must talk. Deathmold said you needed this medallion. You saved my life, and I'm not nearly as ungrateful as some might say. You'll receive the pendant in due time.
Why not now?
Pity none could be taken alive.
Don't fret, Tanzaville. There are ways to make a dead man speak.
I know those methods.
Necromancy.
Necromancy is forbidden.
In the absence of the Council and the Conclave, it's hard to know what is forbidden. What would you say, Your Majesty?
I want to know everything.
Ooh.
Plow that corpse if you have to. Do anything it takes.
Necromancy, Your Majesty, is a branch of magic.
I don't care. Do as you're told.
Count me out.
Okay. Sheila has her standards.
Folks say, be at ease, the woman's gone. I'll need your help, Witcher.
Like she
You know
won't
where
resort to
find me.
forbidden magic.
It's never ending. I'm the bloody king, but she mumps and sulks like some common servant was trying to grope her.
I like video games, but I think this feature about games is the worst thing about them. Not that video games are addictive. Well, but they give us a fake sense of accomplishment instead of chasing real ones in real life. But then again, everything is good in moderation, yep. I love video games despite what I just said, you know. But real talk though, like I've asked this question, what if I've never gotten into video games? I think the honest answer is I would definitely be more successful in life. Because definitely there were times where I had been addicted to video games. And I'm thinking of, is there any other thing that would have made me as addicted to video games? Well, of course, except drugs. Honestly speaking, I would say I would be a lot more successful in life. Like, typical what people think of when they think of accomplishments. But yes, of course, everything in moderation. It's not the game's fault. It's the person. Like, games can't make you do anything. It's just a thing. Things can't do anything. It's the person. That's not my concern. Butter at the stake, like you did, Sabrina. Sheila has her
Every
principles.
sorcerer is like Death Mold. Many don't like messing with corpses.
As long as she's in my camp, she'll do as I say. Go. Death Mold is probably biting his nails in anticipation.
Are we going to aid Death Mold and the necromancy? Okay. I forgot to level up. So this time we can get Tough Guy twice. Let's maximize Tough Guy. And then, what was the other thing that I got earlier? This one, the Finesse. Critical effects. Because, like I said in the past, I'm very susceptible to addiction. That's why I will never try drugs. I will not drink alcohol because I know if I like something, I go 100% in. Neglecting all the other stuff.
Spoiled my day. Bloody hell.
That was Detmold's tent. Okay. It makes sense that he's not going to do the necromancy ritual in his own tent. I've never been addicted to anything, maybe sugar. But I can go cold turkey on something really easy. Oh.
Hello? What is it?
Nothing. Nothing. I was just... Yep. I was looting those logs. The story I often tell to highlight my addictive personality is like when I first tried MMORPGs. It was MU Online. So it was the day before our major exams and we didn't have classes. Just to prepare for the major exams. And I've studied everything, like I was prepared for everything. So I didn't have anything to do for that day. So I went to the mall. And an internet cafe and tried this MMORPG that people were talking about. Actually, people weren't talking about them. It was just this one friend that told me about it. He told me it's like Diablo, but everyone is like real people. So I tried it. It's called MU Online. Got addicted, and I proceeded to not attend my exams. For the next 3 days, I would just play that in an internet cafe, and that's how it happened.
Geralt of Rivia, ready for the ride of your life.
I hope you're not making me ride the corpse. I told, like I say, everything becomes meaningless when I get addicted. Everything else becomes meaningless. I mean, that's a very harsh way of putting it. Of course, it's not that it's not that extreme, but kinda. Yeah, can you perform the ritual without me?
Can't handle this without me?
You're a mutant, like this killer. An ordinary man would never survive Han Marvin's blue dream. You must drink a potion that will increase your heart's efficiency and strengthen your blood vessels. Hallucinogenic properties are also welcome, as they will enhance the vision.
Gadwall should do it.
Okay. How does this ritual work?
Necromancy's awfully fishy. What do you aim to do?
Han Marvin's blue dream is a spell that grants you a glimpse of a dead man's memories. You'll see, feel, and taste what the killer experienced in his life. As a mutant, the operation isn't at all dangerous for you.
By the way, that was in my second year of college. My third semester of accountancy. But that's not the reason why I left. I mean, I was able to recover from that. I just needed to act, do my, perform my acting skills, and try to persuade the teachers, and lie, of course, as to the reason why I was absent. Let's get this ritual going. Yeah, I need some time.
I need to do something before we begin.
I need
Have
to
a
drink those
flower
potions.
girl. Do something to relax. Whatever it takes.
So this, Geralt did say something about Gladwall, and we don't have that. Hopefully I already have the recipe. Nope. Potions. Mongoose, Swallow, Fox Blood, Golden Oriole. Okay, I think Tawny Owl would work because Death Mold did say that we need to drink something that strengthens the blood vessels. Resistance to poisoning, incineration, bleeding. Probably this too. Golden Oreo. Damage bonus and science, Facus of Blood. Oh no, that's an oil. But let us create this. So let us create just two. We only need it for this. What are my other potions? Cat, Swallow. Does Death Mold sell anything? I don't think so. Master Myron.
I am Myron, Master Apothecary in King Hensel's service.
Geralt.
Geralt.
He would have the
Provenance
recipe
of
for
profession known
Gladwall.
Only to him, so be it. How can I help you?
I want to stock up on herbs and medicine.
Got a prescription?
A prescription?
I jest. We have supply shortages, so I can only sell you certain medicaments.
Yes, they did, Flo. I am the perfect student when I'm not when I don't have anything distracting me. Like my name says, I'm SuchaSquare. I'm the politest student a teacher would ever have. Let's trade. No, this is Geralt's inventory. This is the shop. And for the crafting diagrams, Gadwall is what it's called. Oh. Then no. Vitality regeneration. Okay, let's buy it. I thought Gadwall would have something to do with enhancing the visions. But it's just like Swallow. So is there anything? Damage dealt to that enhances visions. Again, Tiara. Let's read Tiara. Limits loss of vigor when parrying, expensive, and vitality. Never mind. Wolf. World. Virga. Vigor regeneration. Like, I'm not even sure what stat is going to affect, like, gameplay, story-wise. What's going to increase visions? Never mind. So let us just alchemy, create one Gadwall. And then for Saul we nope. Okay, Verbena. Wolfsbane. Celandine. And for this, don't use the Troll's Tongue, that's expensive. Yeah. So something that okay, could really be improved in this game is at least like set the ingredients that I have the most of. Like, don't use my rare materials if I don't need to. Yeah, let me go back. Okay, back to the game. Okay, so well, hang on. I may have been addicted to some games, like there was this one game called Gunbound. I think I know that. That was a long time ago, right? Where I played about 10 hours a day, but I wouldn't call it an addiction because I still ate and slept and, well, okay, didn't keep me from doing other stuff. Although I did play this online poker game, and I'm pretty sure I was addicted to that. I put in my hours into it, and I kept uninstalling, reinstalling because I wanted to quit, but I didn't know how. Or at least I had mixed emotions. Alright, let me fix that window. Oh, okay, wrong again. Back to the game. There we are. So yeah, I guess in a sense, that's not, even mine was not this real addiction where I sacrificed parts of my life for it. It was just that few days of of exams that I was able to recover from that. So yeah, when it's not okay. Yes, I guess. Oh, I haven't drank them yet. I need to drink them first. Oh, wait. Huh. Weird. Oh. Alright, there. Like, I was in the game, but when I scrolled up, I also scrolled up the chat box. So, Gadwall. And then Tawny Owl. And Swallow. One of the signs of addiction is you want to stop, but you can't. I guess, but yes. Are there? Problem is, I've never tried to stop gaming. I mean, in general, I can always stop. Like, for example, like it's been these many hours. I need to stop now. Yeah, I could stop. Except for those specific few days when I first tried my first MMO. It was just so different. It was a different experience. That is what addicted me. Okay. I'm looking for information on the Wild Hunt. The ritual.
I'm ready.
Wonderful. The blue dream can be very useful, although it only lets you see the killer's recent past.
Hope it's worth it.
Pay attention to every detail, places, names, everything.
Got it.
Let's begin! Vecina Zanzala!
Okay, Geralt did a number on him. So he's not really reanimating the corpse.
I nearly got lost in that fog.
Look at it this way. Nobody will find us here.
Unless Henselt attacks Bergen despite the mist.
Hensel's
Where
not
is
going
this
to
place?
attack
Wait.
anyone ever again.
Okay, I know this place. Oh! I didn't know that would fail. I'm sorry, that mold. I was just trying to see where we came from. No!
You wriggled like a fish in a net. What happened?
One more time.
Yeah, one more time.
I was so close.
Damn it. All right, close your eyes.
Sorry, that mold.
Vecina Zanzala!
It's kind of like Assassin's Creed, where you... Yeah, we can't change the past. We can't change what this man did. So we have to do what he did just to not desynchronize from the dream.
I nearly got lost in that fog.
Look at it this way. Nobody will find us here.
Unless Henselt attacks Bergen despite the mist.
Hensel's not going to attack anyone ever again.
Swords? Swords? Huh. It's weird that they don't have signs. Could they not really know how to make the signs? Because they didn't use signs when we were battling them. But Leto knows how to do the signs. Even though it's basically impossible, even quantum physics says so, right? I wonder if science will ever find a way to actually change the past somehow. Yeah, I think it's impossible just because of the... oh, wait, I can't. Oh, he has vigor. Why can't he... Okay, I have to be careful here. So, okay, so I was saying, because of all of the paradox that it would introduce. So, what I've heard is that if it will ever be possible, it's just going to lead you to a different, like, parallel timeline, instead of actually changing your own timeline. Like, if you believe that every choice we do... Oh, we're actually going back into our base. If you believe that every choice we do kinda diverges the timeline, splits the timeline. So it might be possible that if you change something, it's going to change that timeline, but not yours. Because if your exact reason for going
I love these traps.
back in time, but like if you want to change the reason that you went back in time to begin with, if that never happened, then what made you go back in time?
He's reckless.
Letha will want him assassinated like the others.
Like if you want to kill Hitler, and for some way you managed to succeed in killing Hitler, then what was your reason for going back in time if Hitler was already dead?
You wriggled like a fish in a net. What happened?
One more time. I was so close.
Damn it. All right, close your eyes.
Oh, wait. We failed?
Vecina
I'm sorry. Uh-huh, yep. Although what I am interested in is, in time travel, is fast fast forwarding to the future, right? Because that is really possible. It's just really, really hard.
I love these traps.
I know, I do too. Henselt behaves as if he wants to help us.
What do you mean?
Oh,
You've seen him. He loves playing the soldier. He's everywhere. He's reckless.
Letha will
I forgot about
assassinate
these.
like the others.
Finally, some action.
That's
We've
why
been
I failed.
skulking in these caves like bats.
Rather be like a bat than slain by the king's mercenaries.
What
Because
is it,
there are...
Fox? Scared?
I heard Deathmold never lets Hensel out of his sight, and now a witch is arriving in the camp.
One of
I'm
them,
listening to them
3 of
first.
us.
But you know who it is.
I know, damn it, but don't let it get to you.
It's Triss Marigold who worries me.
If she betrays that Sheila ordered us to get rid of Demervent, things will get out of hand. Letho should kill her.
What? I followed him. Did I fail again?
You wriggled like a fish in a net. What happened?
One more time. I was so close.
Damn it. All right, close your eyes.
Okay. The trick here is that that path is littered with traps. That's why we need to follow him. Precisely, he knows the way. But I think... like, I didn't stray from the path. So about time travel, again, in the future, like... the astronauts living in this space, in the International Space Station.
You've seen him. He loves
Just
playing
because
the
they're
soldier.
traveling so
He's everywhere.
quickly,
He's
they
reckless.
are just a few parts of a second
Finally, some
ahead in
action.
time.
We've been skulking in these caves like bats.
Rather be like a bat than slain by the king's mercenaries.
So that's one
What is it,
example.
Fox?
And also
I heard Deathmold
the
never lets
the
Hensel
particles
out of his sight, and now a
that
witch
they
is
are just
One of him, 3 of us.
But you know who it is.
like
I know
pushing
that.
around in the
Don't-
Large Hadron Collider. I followed him. So I forgot. I think it is a new one. The specific particle, like they know how long it exists.
You wriggled
How
like
how
a
long
fish in a
before
net.
it just
What happened?
dissipates.
One more time.
But when they're making it travel so fast near the speed of light, it like
Close your eyes.
it exists 4 times longer because time slows down for it. That's interesting, right? Oh, sorry. I believe it is tangible.
Footsteps.
It is tangible because
Traps.
gravity can...
Henselt behaves as if he wants to help.
Oh, wait. I think there's a...
He loves playing
I
soldier.
think I have to receive a
He's
package.
everywhere.
Give me a
He's
few
reckless.
seconds.
Letha will want him assassinated like the others.
Finally, some action. We've been skulking in these caves like bats.
Rather be like a bat than slain by the king's mercenaries.
What is it, Orcs? Scared?
I heard Deathmold never lets Hensel out of his sight, and now a witch is arriving in the camp.
One of him, 3 of us.
But you know who it is.
I know, damn it, but don't let it get to you.
It's Triss Marigold who worries me.
If she betrays that Sheila ordered us to get rid of Demervent, things will get out of hand. Letho should kill her.
He should, but apparently he only kills kings.
Okay, we're back. Uh-huh. My windows. Here we are. Oh, again, made a mistake. There we go. So let's read opinions. Is it a tangible thing or is it fake or is it concept? Yeah. All this talk, I feel like watching Interstellar again. But I just checked and it's not on Netflix anymore. Oh, because Netflix rotates what it shows, right? So yes, it is tangible if gravity can affect it, like, then it is tangible, like light. Gravity bends light, and gravity, like,
You wriggled
time
like a
slows
fishing net.
down
What happened? One more
when
time.
there's extreme,
So
in places where
close.
there are extreme
Damn it.
gravity.
All right, close your eyes. Vecina Zanzala!
So again, that's why I mentioned in the past that you really can't use common sense to predict what happens outside of our human experience. Like when they say that nothing, like something can't come from nothing,
Footsteps.
I love
we're
these
basing
traps.
that just from our human experience.
Henselt behaves as if he wants to help us.
What do you mean?
You've seen him. He loves playing the soldier.
What
He's
if
everywhere.
something
He's
can come from
reckless.
nothing,
Letho will
and that's
be
just normal?
assassinated like the others.
Finally,
That's
some
just normal
action.
for the universe.
We've been skulking in these caves like bats.
Rather be like a bat than slain by the king's mercenaries.
What is it, Ox? Scared?
I heard Deathmold never lets Hensel out of his sight, and now a witch has arrived in the camp.
One of him, three of us.
But you know who it is.
I know, damn it, but don't let it get to you.
It's Triss Marigold who worries me.
If she betrays that Sheila ordered us to get rid of Demervend, things will get out of hand. Letho should kill her.
Need to
Should,
focus here.
But apparently he only kills kings.
Are we safe? Come on, let's do this. It's kind of not fair that, like, we're playing as him, like we're seeing his memories. We should know where the traps are. And Interstellar, yeah. Was that a documentary series or is that a sci-fi? I have heard it. I think it's a sci-fi show, right?
Here at last.
Not sure.
They're guarding the camp like it was a princess's chastity.
Did you learn anything?
The White Wolf has arrived at the Kedweni camp with Vernon Roach.
Looks like he's Henselt's lackey now.
I'd rather Henselt used others as his lackeys.
Christopher Nolan. Okay, yeah. Dark Knight, not Arkham movies. Arkham are the games. Right? You mean the Dark Knight series? And Inception. Oh! The movie! Interstellar, yes. Okay, now I know. I know. Yeah, I know which one that is. He doesn't remember anything. But they thought he killed him. Yeah, he doesn't remember anything.
With his amnesia, we're safe.
Not so. That's exactly what makes him so dangerous. We have to be careful. Especially now we've broken off with Yorvith and his bunch.
There's something else. Sheila de Tanserville.
You're right. Our sorceress is playing hard.
De Tanserville has done her job. We don't need her anymore.
We won't kill her. Not just yet.
You know best.
That's right. The main thing now is to get rid of Henselt. You'll go soon.
What about you?
I'm heading to Loch Muin. That's where things will be decided. We'll meet again soon, if you're careful.
To drink a jug of wine and laugh about it?
Who knows?
Okay.
I'll take the palisade.
Oh.
We'll meet by the cave entrance.
And I heard you stashed some of the
So
cheese
we'll
in
see
the
how
cave
we got
in
killed by
the
Geralt.
Quiet! Do you want everyone else to know?
Can I save here?
I don't know who told you, but you'll get your share.
I actually
Your
can't.
trap's shut.
Is it a deal?
Fuck, I suppose so. Well, go tell the others.
What? I almost tried to assassinate them, thinking this was a Assassin's Creed game. Oh, there's our friend. Henselt's camp is over. I actually didn't pay attention to what my partner said.
Wake up. I'm dying to hear everything. What did you find out?
Oh, okay. I guess that's that. Sheila's helping them. Mm-hmm.
They said Sheila de Tanzerville was an accomplice in the murder.
Sheila. She was here while you were lying in a trance. She said she'd follow the second assassin. Do you remember anything else?
They're hiding in the ravines.
The other ones probably fled there.
Our dead man should have a key on him.
Do you remember anything else?
There's no time to waste. I'll follow them.
Good luck, Geralt.
Go to the Kingslayer's hideout. But that is across the mist. Is Death Mold going to help us again?
Greetings, Master Witcher.
So Flo, speaking of light, I mentioned light earlier, the speed of light. Something that I really like, well, because I taught science a little bit in summer class, is Einstein's E equals mc squared. I guess I'm part. Yep, well, if you have no other way of getting it. Or are you joking? Because like I said, piracy is kind of the norm here in the Philippines, especially for music and movies. So yeah, Einstein's E equals mc squared is just so elegant, and that I think that's the first time I realized what elegant means when it comes to a formula. Is how simple it is, but how profound its implications is. Go to the King Killer's hideout. Okay. So just by... So basically, E equals mc squared is how you would convert the... Is the conversion rate when you're transforming matter and energy. And you do it by a simple multiplication, and that's it. I mean, it's not going to tell you how you transform matter into energy, or vice versa, but it's the conversion rate. And when I teach that to students, I do that by using the atomic bomb as an example, because you can calculate just how much matter, how little matter, in fact, was transformed into energy to form that huge explosion. Okay, save. Okay, we're going to brave the mist again.
Damn it.
This time we're not... I was going to say, we're not going to fight. Wait, if I was killed that easily, that means I'm doing something wrong. The last time we did this, Death Mold did something to help us, right? Let's check the map. Wait. Oh. Oh, I see. I was thinking of the other locked gate. But that actually leads to the harpy nest. Their hideout is here on our side of the mist. Okay. My mistake.
Life can be really strange.
I fought the Nilfgaardian one a few years back. Now we make camp with the black ones. So the path is from here, here. I haven't watched Interstellar before. Is there a part of it about something like a black hole? I just remember, again, I watched reviews about it, but yeah, I don't know the whole thing. And black holes again, just like it's almost beyond human understanding. I mean, for most humans, it is beyond their understanding. Our understanding. Here it is.
My medallion.
And I'm sure, Flo, you've seen that... Ooh, what is that? That representation of how gravity works, where they lay down this sheet of elastic sheet and they just drop weights on them. And the heavier, the more massive something is, the more it's going to warp the sheet and gravity, right? But then the black hole is just this so dense, this relatively small object, but so dense that it just warps it so much, almost to the point of I don't know if a black hole actually rips through space-time, or if it's just like warps it so much that nothing can escape it. Everything just falls into it. Oh, we need to be careful here. I did not save. And let's switch to silver. And remember to use... Ooh. Out, out, out. Get out, get out, get out. Come on, remember to use strong attacks. Because these are the gargoyles who killed me a couple of times in Act 3 in Loch Muin. There we are. And they also explode. Need to remember that. And now we deal with the traps. Which, ironically, are now quite visible to us. Should I collect? Oh, I think I have more than enough money for Act 3. There's no need to collect them. Wait, that's all? Oh, there are more there. What are these hanging things? That's random. Why are there like hanging giant cauldrons here? Oh, this was a quarry. Those are for lifting the rocks, I guess. They just look like witches' cauldrons. Lots of them here. When I had my psychosis, I was obsessed with quantum physics, light energy. During my psychosis, I realized that we all have to go in the hole. What do you mean by that, Flo?
Medallion's telling me something.
Okay, we got punched by a gargoyle. There we are. Oh, this is our crit path. So instead, let's try the others first. I had this feeling that we're meant to be sucked into one that was where the rest of the world was, or something like that. I had this feeling. Eventually, if we don't do anything, we will be sucked into black holes. They just pop up everywhere. Oh, I thought you meant you meant that as like figuratively, that you had this realization epiphany during your psychosis. That would have been terrifying. This is the exit. But I have dreams like that, not like similar dreams, where suddenly I would look in the sky and there would be these huge planets visible in the sky, and they really terrify me because knowing that this probably means the end of the world, doesn't it? But they happen pretty regularly that at this point, like maybe 70% of the time, I could tell that I'm dreaming and I could just wake up. They happen so often that, okay, I'm dreaming if I'm seeing this. So whenever I see these huge planets, they terrify me. But there's this more wholesome version of that dream where I just look in the sky and I see stars and like galaxies. And that I like. Okay, I was hoping we'll find the other assassin, but... Oh! Okay, there's the other assassin actually. I think they are betrayed. They were betrayed. Probably by Sheila. There. Goes down. I have dreams where I know I'm dreaming too, every time. And if something bad is happening, I just tell myself to close my eyes and I pop into another dream. Or wake up just altogether. I can only do that when it's that specific dream. Just because it's happened so many times that I'm used to it. But I have lots of weird dreams where, yeah, I don't realize that I'm dreaming.
Serret.
Sheila knew. She wants to destroy the evidence.
What evidence?
We didn't want to leave you.
What are you talking about?
Nearly made it. Just think. The Wild Hunt. We could have freed the world of the omen of war.
Another flashback, I'm guessing. I mean, I'm not just guessing, I have played this. I meant if I remember correctly. September 13th.
September 13th, 1269, the Ravine of the Hydra. Following the Peace of Sintra, 53 officers of the Fryhead Brigade were brought here and executed, their throats cut. The elves' bodies were dropped into the chasm. I don't know.
It's kind of weird that they use the same months as we do.
November 23rd, 1269. Sintra, the village of Coldwater, and another victim of the hunt. An 11-year-old boy. His parents didn't even ask if he had a chance. I'm tired. February 24th, 1270. A high pass in the Armouche Mountains. An Imperial Manticore, one of the world's oldest and deadliest monsters. I used to feel excitement at moments like this. Now the beast is only an obstacle on my way. Its meat and hot blood will help me survive this icy hell. May 30th, 1270. The Yaruga River. The hunt continues to race south. Since I've been following them, they've taken 23 individuals.
So this is Geralt following the dark hunt,
all except for Yennefer.
the wild hunt. Because they have Yennefer. Goodbye, Serit. So Serit's notes. Okay, let's get all of these and read. Yeah, there it is again, Flo. Although, has it happened where you could actually control your drain? I think they call it lucid dreaming. That has only happened to me twice that I can remember ever. But it just feels so good. Like you are a god in your dream. You can create anything. I felt that again just only twice, and it only lasted for a few seconds, and then I wake up. Notes of the Kingslayer named Serit. He seems different, but in reality is so similar. Our paths have been the same. We survived the trials, endured the same training, and have slain so many monsters that we no longer keep count. So many men also. The difference is in the details. When I see him moving in combat, I want to laugh, but I also see that he's just as effective, if not more so. Who is he talking about? There is, however, one critical difference I cannot describe adequately. He has a goal. He is committed to something. Are they talking about Letho? He doesn't wander the world as if blown about by the wind. I believe he feels emotions at a level I cannot attain. Yet these emotions are not typically human. Is it an illness of some kind? I think he teeters on the brink of instinct and emotion, and that he uses up a lot of energy to maintain his mental health. I hope I get the chance to know him better and learn from him. Nothing specific, just life. Notes of the King's name, Sarah. So either he's talking about Geralt, or I kind of want to think that he's talking about Letho. Which makes sense when he said that the way Letho moved made him want to laugh. So probably Letho was not originally of the School of the Serpent, which, as I mentioned earlier, he doesn't look anything like Serit and Ox. He doesn't move like them. So I think he's talking about Letho, and when he saw Letho, he saw in him this purpose that Letho had. That's why they follow him. The Song of the Hunt? Demo's Grimoire. Okay. We also got the Negotiator. Yes. It's barely any better than our old Silver Sword from Act 1. I was thinking it's going to be a lot better. Okay, Negotiator. I force myself to float, and if I eat food in the dream, I can actually taste it. Nice. Mine was very different. Like, I created a castle But speaking about floating, like that's one of the most disappointing dreams to wake up from, is when you can fly, and then you wake up and you realize, oh, it wasn't real. Damn it. Okay, nothing else to do here. So is this door gonna be magically... No, it's not. I was thinking we're going to exit here and it would be magically unlocked, but no. Okay. I like that it stayed locked. I feel kind of sad for those Witchers. They're very similar to the Scoia'tael in that their struggle, their cause is very understandable, very relatable. It's just the way they went about achieving them is the problem. But then again, when you're just pushed to a corner and you feel like there's nothing else, when you have tried the peaceful way and it didn't work, yeah, you can't be blamed for thinking that, yeah, your only recourse is violence. By the way, that's like one of my favorite quotes from a book, sci-fi book. I can also recommend this to you if you haven't read it yet. Like The Foundation. It's a classic. No, not really a classic. A modern classic by Isaac Asimov, who is one of the pillars of sci-fi. So one of my favorite quotes from that is, "Violence is the last refuge of the incompetent." Which I don't think to be is practically is true if we're going to be realistic about it. But if you're an ideal person, yeah, violence is the last refuge of the incompetent. And the Foundation series is interesting in that it doesn't follow specific characters. It follows different people, and it spans generations. Those series spans generations, maybe even hundreds of years. It follows a whole civilization, is what it does, instead of specific characters.
Life can be really strange. I fought the Nilfgaard.
Speak with Death. Oh no, okay. That mold is not here anymore. Now he's back to his actual tent. 154. Is that elf still there? Yeah, they're just keeping him there.
Greetings, Master Witcher.
Greetings, Master Witcher. That guard was sleeping. He was snoring.
Did you get him?
Sheila got to him first. He's dead.
The bitch! She's probably on the other side of the mist by now. Come on, Witcher. We've got to remove that damn curse. I got the medallion from the king, the one you were looking for. Here.
Sadly, we don't have enough time to remove the curse today. We'll do that tomorrow. 7 minutes though. Actually, let us remove the curse. Let's lift the curse. We can do this. Let's level up first. Is there nothing I want from the magic? From the magic tree? Sign damage. Oh, vigor plus +1, but that's level 2. I do appreciate more vigor. Arid sign. Yeah, there is nothing else here that's going to add to our vigor. Vigor regeneration though. During combat 40%. Yeah, I think I would prefer faster regeneration. And then, are we ready? Okay, let's save. And then let's lift that curse.
I'm ready to lift the curse. I've got all the artifacts.
Then there is a chance we will soon move against Edirn, and you will recover your memory.
I'll need your help, sorcerer, to find the right ghosts.
Ah, they will find you. The artifact's aura will lure them. Allow them to think, speak, and act. Then you will know what to do. Geralt, there's something else out there. I scanned the battlefield and noticed the Visitor's Ghost. It's different from the others. It's changed.
A Drog. I expected as much.
Ah. Good luck, Witcher.
Okay. The Visitor being... it was the Kedweni hero back then. It wasn't Solkirk, it's Vandergrift. Alright, let's do this. Hopefully this is going to be smoother than when we did it in Yorvit's path. Because now at least I know that when we're not fighting as Geralt, because we're going to be fighting as regular soldiers, they're going to possess Geralt, I think. We just need to parry, since we can't pirouette around the battlefield and we don't have any signs. So basically I just need to hold E, and that's going to deflect all of the damage, I think.
It's warm. A lovely autumn. I bet the fruit is plentiful. We won't be the ones picking it. You'll be picking enemy heads today. No reason to wait. Slaughter the Kedweni mutts! Wait. Time's not right. Sometimes I forget what we're fighting for. Powerful kings have no choice but to wage wars. Then why don't them avenge Henselt's duels to settle things? My brother-in-law is from Kedwen. A decent fellow.
I like
I
this.
was at a market there. Quality goods, cheaper than our merchants too. Bloody hell, shut it! Every Kedweni is a bastard. Do you know what they'll do to our women if we lose this battle? Have you forgotten that they've come to pillage, burn, and steal our land? Are we to give it away? Horse and seed, autumn! No. Wait for the signal. There's no time to lose. Silence. Archers, light your arrows. Aim at the first ditch.
Yeah. Like soldiers,
Get them!
like, as a soldier, I think you need to be forced to hate your enemy, right? Because if you don't hate your enemy, if you see your enemy as a person, it's going to be very difficult to kill when it's your job to kill. Your sword. He's a better swordsman than Geralt. Ooh, okay, that hurts. Oh, no, don't release the parry. Problem is I can't move. Oh, there. Move. Ooh, I didn't see the other. Oh. Come on. Oh. What? Oh. Parry. So please let me reach that other one so I can focus on this drog. Alright. So I can't attack it from like in front. Okay, come on. Just need to wait. Ouch. Alright, right now, come on. Keep on doing it. Thank you, game. And now, this time, what do we need to do?
The standard's in enemy hands. We're sitting ducks here. You need to tell the commander we were ambushed. We can't hold without reinforcements. I'm to tell him. No, Princess Syphilis. Move it, imbecile, before they slaughter us to a man. I shall make it. First battle. Killed my first man. Got blood on my hands.
So this is where we need to take cover from those volley of arrows. Okay, let's wait here.
They're shooting!
Next. Ooh, reach on time. Okay. Next. We're almost there. Almost there.
He's shooting! He's one of ours!
But here's the visitor.
My lord, the leader of the Dun Banner sent me. We were ambushed. We can't hold.
Weren't your scouts keenly watching the battlefield, Captain?
Yes, sir. They must have dug those ditches in the night. The field was clear by day. Lady Glephisic scanned it with her magic during the night.
10 lashes to each scout.
Ouch.
Hang every third one.
My lord, we need support.
There will be no reinforcements. You must hold. And you, Glephisic, I'll settle this after the battle. The king will learn of your incompetence.
Battles are won or lost by the commanders, not by sorceresses. Remember, I'll make a report too, and...
I've finished talking to you, witch. Time to win this battle. My lords, to your banners.
We need to do this fight again.
The fray.
But this time we know what to do. Just focus on doing strong attacks.
Maybe you finished with me, but that doesn't mean I finished with you.
Yeah. Let's watch their conversation, their Skype call.
Nadovesave.
How can we help you, Sabrina?
My place at Hensel's court is threatened. Furthermore, if Vandergrift wins the battle, nothing will stop Hensel from taking Upper Edir.
The balance of power in the north will be upset.
Those beautiful eyes.
I shall summon Melgar's fire to the battlefield. It will kill Vandergrift and weaken both sides.
Any use of unconventional weapons may be severely censored.
I'm aware of that.
Hensel's hegemony is counter to the Lodge's plans. We will help you, but remember, in the event that you fail, you'll be on your own.
I mean it, Flo.
I am ready.
Do you remember what's going to happen to those beautiful eyes? So there's Selkirk.
That's all you've got? You're dying fast, like roaches under my boot. Is there a Kenwenny to match Selkirk of Gullet on this field?
Selkirk of Gullet. Gullet actually. He's the Adernian champion. And we're going to cheese it like what we did before. We're still alive, that one. Not anymore. If only Geralt can do this. Like, block every damage. Come on. One more. And they're down. Ooh, okay. Okay. Pick a better position. Oh, by the way, Flo, while I'm doing this, the autumn sale is on, and like Banner Saga 2 and 3 are like 50 to 60% on discount. I'm not sure if I want to buy them now though, or if I'm just going to wait till December, the winter sale. Because the thing that I want to buy now is Dragon Quest XI. Because that's going to be our main game after we finish this. Our December games are going to be Dragon Quest XI and I think a little bit of Dragon Quest Builders too. Yeah, that makes sense. I apologize if I offended you, Flo. Viscera cleanup detail. But I did buy a game and a DLC for it. Are you the guys who clean up in a morgue? Is that why it's called the Viscera cleanup detail? Or during battles, you're just the janitor that cleans up the viscera after a battle? Whoa. Oh, okay. This is Malger's flame? Fire? Oh. Okay, yes. Now we fight Vandergrift. The battle of the two heroes. Achilles versus Hector.
The visitor! I've long awaited this meeting.
Leave, Ghost.
I'll not give up an opportunity to duel Vandergrift.
He will kill you.
Selkirk does not fear death.
When you die,
It's very
your
relaxing.
soldiers will die every day afterwards. Forever. Leave. This is a task for a witcher, not a knight.
I do this solely for my men.
Oh, okay.
Come on!
Wait. This is just a regular drog. Come on. This is not Vandergrift. Wait, we are using the wrong sword again, Geralt. Come on. Here comes Vandergrift. Right?
Mercy.
Yep. Well, I was going to give you mercy, but...
You have failed me.
Who are you?
Your nightmare.
I ain't not ready yet. Okay. Come. Ooh! Ouch. Okay. Just strong attacks, heavy strokes. Come on. Come on. Come on, we can do this. Only a few more. Yeah!
Should have stayed at home, Vandergrift. Cursed mages! To die after such a victory! Gods, we can't fight such sorcery! Sorcerer's hail, unclean fire, we're doomed! Why are they doing this?
As the prophecy saith, and the time will come when sorceresses turn on men. Flaming balls rain from the sky.
There's a
and
prophecy
destruction
for
will
that?
be unleashed.
What should we do? Wait here for death?
I shall lead you as a shepherd leads his flock, safely from the dark abyss.
Okay. Now we play as the priest. Follow me, my flock. My sheep. Oh, is this going to work? No, no, it's not. Ooh! You know when they say that the blind leading the blind? I think this is what they meant. We're here.
Stop firing! Our men
are dying! A massacre! Save us, sire!
Sabrina, is that your work?
Order your troops forward, Your Majesty. The Adernian army is routed.
Not only the Adernian, look at that terrified horde. This very morning they were the finest of my knights.
They'll make it if they're reinforced.
Who allowed you to use magic?
Sire, if you strike now, Lawmark will be yours.
You've tainted my honor, brought death to dozens of knights.
Sire, the battle was lost.
You put me to shame before them of end. His troops fought like men of honor should, to the end. Sabrina Gleversig, I sentence you to death. You shall burn at the stake. I will return to claim my birthright.
So Sabrina Glevisig did not expect that she would be executed for that. She thought that she could fool Henselt into believing that she was working for his behalf. Whereas she did that on purpose so that it would weaken Henselt because he was becoming too strong.
No mighty mortal, no heap of meat or strong man can parry the strike of the Slizzard's tail. Letho couldn't either, but by some miracle he survived.
That's Letho.
I helped him. After all, Witchers on the path should help each other. He had two comrades, brother Witchers from the School of the Viper. The hunt continued south, and Letho of Gullet knew where it was going. He knew where the hellish chase would end.
Okay. So probably that note from Serit was talking about Geralt and not Letho.
Finally awake?
Where are we?
In one of the safest places in the camp, my friend.
The brothel?
Mm-hmm.
And when the note said that Serit found this purpose, that he saw this purpose in that person, I think that's just Geralt being driven to follow the wild hunt to save Yennefer. Okay, let's just finish this conversation, then we'll end the stream.
How did I wind up here?
I found you out in the fields, unconscious.
The fog?
Gone. 3 days ago.
3 days?
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
In that time, Roach ventured deep into Kedwen on some secret mission. Managed to go off and come back.
Okay. What are you doing here?
Did you come here to fuck?
You gotta be kidding! My friend on his deathbed? I couldn't possibly do that.
Look around. You're in a whorehouse.
In a professional capacity only.
Cedric was right. The power within the Battle of Spectres restores memory.
Ah. So, did you get a look at another chapter of the epic poem titled Geralt of Rivia?
I remember who helped me track down the Wild Hunt.
Who?
So cheesy.
Letho, Foltest's murderer. I saved his life and he knew where to find the Wild Hunt. I don't know if we rescued Yennefer. So, what happened while I was out?
Loads. You drove off the Fog of Spectres. Henselt learned of the plot against him, and Deathmold lost it completely.
Why?
What did you mean when you said that Deathmold's lost it?
Henselt chewed him out for not telling him about the plot. Then he chewed him out again for failing to find the plotters.
Deathmold's an ambitious guy. I can see how the stress might have gotten to him.
That ambitious guy has had every last suspect arrested. Now he's interrogating, torturing, and hanging them.
Yeah. He always goes back to what he does best.
That's kind of weird. Because Deathmold did find, like, the leaders of the plotters, which was the Serit and Ox, the Witchers. Right? Or were there other leaders to the plot to kill Henselt?
Why has Henselt waited to attack?
The Kedweni nobles and officers are holding out for privileges. They want assurances there'll be no treaty with Nilfgaard, and that they'll get lands in the Pontar Valley.
Henselt's agreed.
Not on your life. He blew up.
Yeah.
Roared and wailed and called them cowards. Thing is, he can't alienate the nobles completely. It went on for 3 days.
Politics.
Finally, he convinced part of the army, probably promised him a thing or two, and moved against Vergen. The battle's probably just getting underway.
So, Henselt's own nobles. yeah, they would not attack Vergen unless they get assured of some privileges, some rewards after this. And Henselt, even being this strong king that he is, can't, as Dandelion said, cannot alienate his nobles, or they will turn on him. So even with this much power, a king still has to be careful. Yeah, because that power can easily be taken away from him.
Any news on who might be behind the plot?
They arrested Brightfelt, Kirim of Kangorn, and Gunnar Bleckenhove and his entourage.
Doesn't ring
but
a
I
bell.
haven't heard any details.
Any one of
Though
those.
I do know where to find the leader of the plotters.
How come?
I've always maintained that brothels are some of the best places under the sun. They're not only great places to...
Get to the point,
Fuck.
Dandelion.
I overheard Whistling Wendy talking. Incidentally, don't let her nickname fool you. She's got a beautiful...
Focus, Dandelion.
Yeah, we know
Haven't
Whistling
the faintest
Wendy.
who she was talking to. Never saw his face. But I heard him clearly. Further instructions from the boss. Today, in the hut on the cliff.
Dandelion. There's one more thing.
We know that
Tell me.
place.
Your pamphlet. If Deathmold finds out,
Yes.
Right. We need to get out of here.
you need to get out of here. Quick.
I'm not about to leave you behind, Geralt. Adventure awaits. Kingdoms teeter, plenty of things to write up in ballads.
Damn it, Dandelion, game's over. Can't you see that? When Deathmold finds you, you've got to go. Somewhere far from the Pontar Valley.
So the two Witchers were not
All right.
the
I'll do
leaders
it
of
for
the...
I'll go to Oxenfurt, say
Of the
hello to some
plotters.
of our old friends. But just as soon as this blows over, I'll come looking for you.
I know.
We have unfinished business to take care of. What now, Geralt?
I need to find Sheila and the Kingslayer. Then I need to get my memory back. First, I'm gonna find out who's behind this plot, though I expect I already know.
Think it's Sheila?
Leave, Dandelion. Hide, and I'll see you soon, old friend.
I honestly don't know who we're going to find when we go to that hut near the beach. On the beach. So it could be Sheila, but I don't think so. I think it's going to be someone surprising. Could it be Roach? But I don't see any reason why Roach would want to kill Henselt. Who could it be? Okay. Well, we'll find out on Monday. Oh, not Monday. On Tuesday, then. Okay, so we'll end the stream here. Thank you, Flo, once again, my one and only audience. My one and only viewer. Thank you so much. It's been nice talking to you again about all of these different stuff. And also have someone to, someone to accompany me when I'm playing. Yeah, Tuesday, because Monday is going to be Breath of the Wild. Oh! Oh, yeah, I am! I thought it was Friday. Tomorrow, yes, tomorrow then. I thought it was Friday today. Yeah. Tomorrow then. So again, thank you. We'll see each other tomorrow. We'll find out who the head of the plotters is. Okay, so see ya. Good night.